states, Mizoram, Nagaland, who have joined today. And as you know, Mizoram is one of the, even Nagaland, both of them are one of the, you can say, frontline states in AISHE. They have been participating very well, and mostly, even Nagaland is 100%. Both of the states, Mizoram we have been knowing, but this time Nagaland also has done the 100% of the uploading. So, what Shivam is telling, in case of standalone, maybe it is Nagaland, there is some 91%. That is also higher than all the other states. So otherwise, you can say very good participants. What I would like to just request all of you, particularly the institution nodal officers, is that to improve the accuracy of the data, you are diligently filling up. Kindly slightly more improve the accuracy. For example, the first major thing is the geographical locations. So what happens is, both Mizoram and Nagaland, all the institutions are mapped in the PM Gati Shakti program. So when any of this thing falls outside the boundary, it goes to Myanmar, or say in the Bangladesh, or in the sea, or China, or these places. So it becomes embarrassing for all of us. Not only I'm telling about Mizoram and Nagaland, like this lot of states. Even from South India, states are wrongly mapped to the China and Mongolia and all these places. Or they are shown as the Arabian Sea or the Bay of Bengal. So my request is that since you are all diligently doing, and both the state nodal officers are so sincere in this thing, my only request is that please ensure that this time there is 100% accuracy in the geographical indicators. Shivam will even tell where the mistakes are there or this thing. Another major thing is that while filling up, please ensure the SC/ST OBC data is properly filled up. One common point that has been coming from all this thing, my request to tell is, the second point is, SC/ST OBC data is filled up. There is a lot of confusion among the institutions. This is due to the series of meetings we have held in the online and offline that people are concerned that suppose they are having a quota. So what they do, they try to just see what is the quota and try to fill up the data of SC/ST OBC. But that is not the case. In states like yours, there may be tribal population of more than 80% also. So what is the exact, suppose the 80% comes under category, to see from what category the student comes, even if it is the general quota. So that is why in some places the data is underreported. I am not telling specifically about Nagaland and Mizoram, but I am just giving a thing that try to get the correct data of the SC/ST OBC and try to fill it. And another thing that we have seen is the sanctioned post of teachers and the C tier mark. See, when you are having a university or college with 50 teachers, how can the sanctioned post of teachers be 2 or 3? It can be, say, you can have, say, it may be 55 or 60. You may be falling short of 10 teachers. Or it may be, maybe it is 45 and you have taken some 5 teachers extra on the temporary basis or due to some reasons or so. But it can be 2. Sanctioned post cannot be 2 against 50. So what happens is that, and especially the private colleges, they are thinking that we are not having any sanctioned post from the government. It is not the government. It is what your academic council or governing council, whatever your nomenclature is there, that has given the post. So you try to fill up that post. You try to fill up the number only. Please ensure that it is not something like 10 is the sanctioned post and 50 is the such discrepancies and mismatch. What is happening when it is added up at the state level and national level? We are not able to use the data for either the state government or the national level also. And another thing is C tier mark. C tier mark. should be near about the first year enrollment. Say first year enrollment is say 500 in a college. CET mark cannot be 0 or 1. Or some people, what they do, they put all the 3 years data as the CET mark. First year, second year, third year. It cannot be 1,500 also. It should be near about the 500. That is, either it will be equal to the enrollment, or it can be, say, 510 seats are there. 10 seats are filled up, 500 seats is for this thing. That can be done. So please ensure that these small mistakes, discrepancies are eliminated.
Sure.
And one more thing is, this time we have put the NEP module. So it is not you have to think it as an implementation of NEP or something like that. Whatever features that in your state, it is being implemented in those universities. There may be many central institutions also. And even in the state institutions, you may be having some features like industry academia linkage, or you can say multidisciplinary students, or exit entry options, credit system, or this thing. You have to just fill it up properly. That's all. It will be useful for the state governments also, and national level. And financial information, we are trying to this time seriously requesting everybody to fill it, the financial information properly. What is the income and expenditure and all this. And also this thing that we have seen. You are having what to say, because we are getting a lot of requests from different quarters, but we are not able to use or even compile the data because of the non-proper reporting for so many years. So I would request the SNOs of Nagaland and Mizoram to ensure that the financial information is filled up properly. For example, there is a request from Science and Technology Ministry. They are asking what is the total in the all India level, what is the amount spent on say science research activities or science and like that. So research activities, there is a option in the financial information module.
Right.
But if it is not filled up properly, we cannot get the state level or the national level. Our concern is not the individual to go for any individual college or institute. Please be very clear. Our whole idea is to get the national figures or the state level figures. But if it is not properly filled up, so what is happening? A lot of valuable data is collected. But because some institutions are not filling all the data accurately, a lot of data is not valuable data is not able to be compiled and used properly. My request is, at least if you do at the state level, this is properly done. At least you can be able to use it at the state level. And since you are doing already very good work, you have to just improve on these aspects. And Nagaland, just like you are having this 91% standalone institutions.
Yes, sir.
So our request is that you try to improve it, to make it 100% totally. University college, very good this thing. Only our concern this time is to improve the accuracy, and this can be done since you all the institutions under you in both Mizoram and Nagaland are very diligent, and you are also very hardworking state nodal officer. So with these words, I conclude my this thing, and some urgent, because of the parliament season, urgent works are going on. So otherwise, I will be joined through whenever possible. I will be intervening.
Sir, allow me to just mention to the participants that our current speaker is Mr. Rajesh, the Deputy Director General in Department of Higher Education, Ministry of Education, Government of India. And from his address, you might have seen he is monitoring each and every aspect. We are really thankful to him for his guidance and for his keen interest. We have been doing also, it is possible for us to achieve 100% as you mentioned. Thank you so much, sir, for your
Thank
time.
you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Have a
Thank you, sir.
And sorry, I should have started. Happy New Year to all of you. And one more thing, sir, after this 22-20, we will also try to, this year itself, we will try to complete that 23-24 also. So all the pending surveys will be completed by this year.
Okay, sir.
Inspiring some of the new institutions who joined recently, most of them are already well trained. And with training of new features, I think all of them will be able to do it.
Correct. So, sir, we will try to, Shivam is there.
Yes. Over to Shivam sir. Shivam sir. So let me introduce our...
Yes, good morning, sir.
Mr. Shivam Pandey here.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning.
Good morning to all of you.
Yes. And he is the person, very sound in technical aspect of this survey. So I request all the participants to listen to his address, his presentation, then we'll interact one by one and try to know the new features and clear all our doubts. This is a opportunity. So I request all of you to be attentive and then note your all questions so that at the end we can interact with him. Okay, sir. Shivam sir, please go ahead.
Okay. Sir, is my screen visible to you?
Yeah, it is visible.
Okay. So as you all know, our 12th round, that was 21-22 of AISHE was completed and report is also released. And our 13th round, that is 22-23, has been started from 5th of January 2024. If we talk about the response of Mizoram in AISHE 21-22, it was like 100% university and 100% college and 94 standalones. And if we talk about the response of Nagaland, the DD sir also told, in case of university and colleges, it was 100%, and in case of standalone, it was 91%. These are the reference dates for AISHE 22-23 survey. For student enrollment, we are taking data as per the academic session 22-23 for examination result basically of academic session 21-22. For placement details, we follow the same academic session, that is 22-23. For teaching and non-teaching staff, the reference date for that, the teaching staff available and not teaching and non-teaching, basically both staff available as on date 31st of December 2022. For financial information, it also belongs to the last year, that was from 1st April 2021 to 31st of March 2022. And for scholarship and fellowship information, same academic year will follow, that is 22-23. All these reference dates are also mentioned in our AISHE Web DCF module. So these are some basic mistakes at the institution level as per AISHE 21-22. What we have seen, like many institutions name was incorrect. Like many institutions contacted us even after submission of their AISHE Web DCF 21-22, they want to update their name. So how is it possible after like participating in the survey? It is not possible to update your name in the AISHE portal and in the certificate as well. So before participating in the survey, you must ensure that your details, institution details basically, should be correct. Second thing is the address of the institution. Many institutions entered their address incorrectly or incomplete. Many nodal officer details and institution head details were not up to date, like their email ID and the mobile number they mentioned was incorrect. Many institutions entered their latitude and longitude incorrectly. Some institutions are going outside the boundary of the state or district as well. The type and management of the institution are also entered incorrectly. Institution upgradation status is not up to date in case of standalones. Many institutions mention their specialization incorrect. If we talk about the error specific of Mizoram and Nagaland in Web DCF 21-22, like 32 colleges and 15 standalone center seats earmarked as 0. Many institutions enter list of programs and students enrollment subject wise. 49 colleges and 32 standalones entered sanctioned post of teaching staff as 0. 19 colleges and 11 standalones entered incorrect latitude and longitude. Some institution entered student enrollment that was much lesser than the enrollment in the previous survey. Year of establishment entered is incorrect. Many institutions entered approved intake as 0, but having enrollment greater than 0. So how is it possible if the enrollment is greater than 0, the approved intake, how can be 0? Like many institutions entered approved intake, they also includes the students other than the first year as well. Some institution entered examination result as 0. It can be possible in a particular year result, like students enrollment can be 0 in a particular year. But how is it possible examination result is 0? That is not possible. Next thing is the regulatory information filled incorrectly. Some new changes we have incorporated in our AISHE Web DCF 22-23. Like first I have to tell you, display of the comparison of total enrollment of Muslim minority and other minority in the dashboard. Next thing is the conceptual clarification of sanction strength of teaching staff. For colleges and standalone, they cannot do the final submit of Web DCF if enrollment filled up is 0. Like we have seen in the previous survey, many institutions did the final submission with total enrollment as 0. So how is it possible if any institution is running, their total students enrollment is 0? That means there is no program running in the institution. Next thing is the one question we have rephrased in the basic detail tab. Only in case of university, like whether the university is only an affiliating university and does not run any program in the teaching department oblique premises. In case if the university selected as yes, then we disable the like 3 modules: detail of program, students enrollment, and examination result. They not need to mention each and every details because their program is running in their either in their constant college or in their affiliated college, but not running any program directly in the university, or they don't have any teaching departments. So in that case, they do not need to fill up the complete AISHE Web DCF. We have also incorporated a scholarship drop-down, as you have seen in the basic information module in basic detail tab. Last year, we are also taking the data of the scholarship, but from this year, we are taking the scholarship scheme-wise data. We have included some more tool tips and instruction for each field to make our portal more user-friendly. As you have seen, seats earmarked. In the previous survey, it was there in the students enrollment module, but from this year, we have discontinued it. And instead of that, we have incorporated like approved intake in the detail of program. And there only we are taking bifurcation of the social category-wise breakup. Some more clarification on sanction strength is also provided. Like sanction strength, sanction post doesn't mean the one sanctioned by the government authority. It can be any regulatory authority. Last year, universities have seen like we have incorporated NEP module in the university, but from this year we also incorporated it for colleges also, not for the standalones. So these are some basic definitions related to the NEP, like dual degree program, multidisciplinary program, joint degree program. In case of dual degree, where both the college and university award a separate degree, even if in the same subjects. In case of multidisciplinary program, study of more than one academic discipline, like a student who has taken science subject as major and art subject as a minor. In case of a joint degree program, here the curriculum of the program is designed jointly by both universities and a single degree will be awarded. Two new modes we also incorporated in AISHE Web DCF for university, that is online mode and off-campus center mode. We'll also go through it while filling AISHE Web DCF. So let's begin with the filling of AISHE Web DCF and we'll take the query session as well. Sir, how many universities have joined?
I think all universities in Nagaland and Mizoram are present, I
Okay.
think. NIT are also there.
Okay. But maximum numbers of colleges are there, right, sir?
Yeah, that's true. And
Okay.
standalone as well. In Mizoram, many
Okay,
new standalone institutions have registered.
okay, sir.
Mm.
Okay, sir. In that case, sir, let's start for filling AISHE web DCF for colleges. Then we will move
Okay.
to the university and standalone.
Yes, sure.
हिंदी और तमिल भी ले सकते हैं अभी मैंने सुपर रखा डांसर मुझे अभी जरूरत नहीं है
So, as you all are aware, this is our AISHE website.
मैं आपको आपका नंबर
How you can participate in the survey? First of all,
मैं बात कर
is my screen visible to all of you?
तो ये
Yes, it is visible. Yes.
Okay. From the login drop down, you need to select the institutional user. If you know your credential, you just need to enter your registered user ID and a password and the verification code. If you don't know the password, you just need to click on the radio button, forget password. Then you need to enter your registered user ID, your AISHE code and the verification code and just need to click on the verify user button. It will redirect you to the new screen and there you just need to validate either your email ID or mobile number to reset your password. You not need to validate both of it. You just need to validate either your email ID or mobile number and you can easily reset your password from there.
नहीं सर पर लास्ट टाइम आपको 3 मैगजीन की था एक पीडी सीएसआर दोनों आई है अच्छा 3 से ज्यादा नहीं ले सकते सर ज्यादा ले सकते हो नहीं आपका ना मैंने
Sir, this is Dr. Nagaraju from NIT Nagaland.
नहीं मुझे क्लियर बता दो रूल क्या है
Okay.
आप तो कितने
Am I audible? What is the deadline, sir, for this 22?
End of February.
तो वो क्रॉनिकल नहीं दे पाओगे
End of February. Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
तो वो दे दूंगा आपकी
Okay. I have one more small query, sir.
Yes, sir. Sure.
I could see the last 2 years there is a link, scrolling link in AISHE web report for remuneration.
Yes,
For the
sir.
last pending 2 reports, but when I am clicking it, it says you are not eligible. So may I know the reason, sir?
So have you checked the guidelines for the remuneration? I'll show you, sir. After this session, I'll show you the guidelines.
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir. So as you can see, this is our login screen. From here, you can check your registered institution name, your institution type, the management, ownership status, name of the affiliating university. I think final submission is already done for this college. Let's take another example. Yes. So before participating in the survey, you must ensure that your registered institution details, like your institution name in case of colleges and standalone, you must ensure that your registered institution name, your institution type, your management ownership status, and the name of the affiliating university should be correct. In case if there is any change required, in case of university name or in case of institution name or type of the institution, you just need to contact your university nodal officer. In case of colleges, you just need to contact your university nodal officer for name correction or university name correction. Or institution can also approach to the state nodal officer along with the complete documents. So what are the documents required? First thing is the university affiliation letter of the academic session 22-23 and one request letter on the institution letterhead regarding name correction or university change. So before participating in the survey, you must ensure your institution details should be correct. Next thing is the address. From here, you can update your registered address, except state and district. You can update your block, your latitude, longitude, total area, constructed area, website. because these fields will be disabled in the AISHE web DCF. Last year it was there in the address tab, but from this year we just disabled it from the AISHE web DCF. If you want to update anything, any related information of institution, you can update it from here. And next thing is the details of head and nodal officer. You just need to click on the edit registration. From here, you can check and update the details of the institution head and nodal officer. In case if you want to update the email ID of the nodal officer, only in that case you need to validate it through OTP. Or if you want to update the registered mobile number, then only you need to validate it through OTP. Otherwise, you not need to validate it. In case if you want to update the name, designation, phone number, or email ID, like telephone number of head or nodal, any. So before participating in the survey, you need to update the institution details and edit registration details. Then you need to click on the web DCF module and need to click on the tab of fill web DCF. You need to select the survey years 22-23. Then click on the button, click here to fill web DCF. It will redirect you to the AISHE web DCF 22-23. So as you can see here, whatever the data you filled up in the previous survey will reflect here, like total number of programs in regular mode. In case of university, like total number of programs in regular mode, distance mode, private mode, regional center, everything will appear here. In case of colleges, only regular mode is applicable. So whatever the data you filled up will reflect here. Like this institution filled up like 10 programs in the previous survey. And in this survey, this institution entered only 2 programs. That's why it is showing in the red color. So as I told you in the PPT, from this year, we also incorporated like Muslim minority, PWD and other minority in the AISHE web DCF dashboard, so that you can check and compare minority data. So our first thing is the instruction. Before participating in the survey, you just need to read these basic instruction. As our web DCF is completely sequential, this is the lock unlock status module. From here you can unlock as much time as you want before final submission. You can unlock any module, any tab, any number of time, but only before doing the final submission. So this is our first module, that is the basic information. As we can see, this page is locked. So how can we unlock it? We just need to go to the lock unlock status. Need to click on the green checkbox. So let's unlock each and every tab first. So this is our first tab, that is the basic details. Here you can see that the AISHE code that is disabled, the name of the institution is also disabled, year of establishment, status prior to establishment if applicable, scholarship scheme. So whatever the scholarship schemes running in your state, that will reflect in the drop down whenever you log in. If any scholarship scheme is missing, then you can directly contact your state nodal officer. They can include it. From here, you can also select the multiple options from the drop down. So whatever the scholarship schemes availing by the institution, you can select it from here. Next thing is the name of the affiliating university. This is the primary university by which the institution is affiliated. if any case like the institution is affiliated to another university also, like some other programs are running which are affiliated to some other university, then we have provided you the option to select that university name also from here. Next thing is the name of the statutory body through which it is recognized, whether it is UGC or INC or NCTE or RCI. You can select it from here. Year of affiliation with the university, like of from primary university, not secondary. Next thing is the type of institution, whether it is affiliated or constituent, ownership status, management. So as I have told you, in case if you want to update the ownership status and management of the institution, you need to go to the AISHE main portal and click on the institution details. From here, you can update your management, your ownership status. The same change will reflect in the AISHE web DCF. Whatever the data you updated in this module, the same change will reflect in the AISHE web DCF. As you can see here, everything is disabled. Next thing is the, in case if it is an evening college, you can select it as yes. And next thing, institution is exclusively meant for the one gender. In case if yes only for girls is selected, then we put a validation check here. Like in case of a student, while entering the student's enrollment for the first year, the column for the girls will be disabled only for the first year. If you select it as yes only for the boys. Similarly, if you select yes only for girls, then for first year, the boys column will be disabled only for the first year enrollment. In case if it is an autonomous college, you can select it as yes. In case if the institution adopted any Unnat Bharat scheme, you can select it also as yes, otherwise no. Last year, what we have seen that many minority managed institutions, they have selected the minority name also in the basic detail. Still, they have not entered any data in the Muslim minority or other minority. So how is it possible that the particular institution is the minority managed institution and there is no enrollment in the Muslim minority or other minority? So we also put a validation check here, like if you select it as yes and you select the name of the minority also, then it is mandatory to enter the enrollment of that particular minority. Next thing is the whether the institution has the NCC unit. If yes is selected, then you need to enter the total number of students in your institution belongs from the NCC. And next thing is the number of students in NCC from other institution. Total number of males and females. Total will be calculated automatically. Whatever the data you enter in the male and female column, total will reflect. Similarly, for NSS also, you need to enter the total number of males and females. In case if it is a specialized college, you can select it as yes. You need to select the specialization also from here. In case if any college is there that is running only diploma level course, not running any UG or PG level program, then they can select it as yes. So after entering all the mandatory fields, you need to click on the save button and log that particular tab. Our next step in the basic information module is the officer details. So as you can see from here, everything is disabled. That is read only mode. So in case we want to update like institution head details or nodal officer details, you need to go to the AISHE main portal. From here, you need to click on the edit registration module. Whatever the changes you want to update in this tab, you can update it from here and the same change will reflect in the AISHE web DCF. Let's suppose I want to update the name of the institution head. Let's update it. Now let's check whether it is updated in the AISHE web DCF or not.
हेलो हाँ पटेल सर हाँ नमस्ते
So as you can see here, the details are updated.
सर पूछ रहे थे क्योंकि मंत्री जी का पार्लियामेंट का एक ब्रीफिंग रखा है
So cross check these details
कन्वीनियंस देख रहे थे कि 1
and
बजे हो सकता है
then lock that particular tab. Next tab is the address.
नहीं आप कहीं फ्लाई बाय तो नहीं
Similarly,
मैं फ्लाइंग में हूँ
this tab is also disabled. If you want to update like your latitude and longitude
बैसाख वालों को भी पूछ रहा
or total area, constructed area or website, you can update it from here. AISHE main portal. You need to click on the institution detail and you can update it from here, like your block, your latitude, longitude, total area. You can update it from here. After this, you need to click on the lock button. Next thing is the residential facility. In case if staff quarter is available, then you can select it as yes. You need to enter the total number of teaching staff quarter and non-teaching staff quarter. And total will be calculated automatically. Similarly for the student hostel also, in case if the student hostel is available, you can select it as yes. And if yes is selected, then you need to enter the name of the student hostel, their type, boys hostel, girls hostel, their intake capacity, and how many students are residing there. You need to enter here. And after entering these fields, you need to click on the add button. The record will appear in the below grid. As you can see here, one row is already added with the name ABC hostel. If you want to add another hostel details, you can add it from here. So after adding the details for the staff quarter and the student hostel, you need to click on the save button and log that particular module. So any question related to basic information module from any tab like basic details, officer details, address, residential facility, you can ask.
Hello.
Shivam
Yes, sir.
I think I request you to explain that latitude, longitude data, no?
Okay.
How to get it? Is it from Google we can get it, no?
Yes.
Please explain on that because
Okay,
many
okay.
questions are there about this.
Basically, you can check your latitude and longitude. For checking your latitude and longitude, you need to go to your institution admin block. First of all, from there you can check using Google Map your exact location. The latitude and longitude will appear from there. This location totally belongs to your institution admin block, and it does not belongs to like from the playground or auditorium. That is from the main office.
Okay. So I hope it is clear to all participants. It should be admin block in your institution.
Yes.
That is administration block will be there, no? In that, and we can get it from Google Map. We can just copy and paste it here. If further any query is there, we can interact. I request all the participants, if you have any query about this, you can interact now.
So any question related to any of the tab, basic, officer, address? So coffee time.
Yes, hello, sir.
Yes, sir, please.
I'm Kelio from the Global Open University in Nagaland.
Okay, sir.
I have a query regarding this enrollment, zero enrollment.
Okay, sir.
We run some courses, and in some years, we have zero enrollment in 1 or 2 courses that we offer.
In some year, not in every year, sir, right?
Yeah, in some years, for some sessions.
It can be possible, sir, no issue. But it is not possible in each and every year the enrollment is zero.
Okay. Is there any like specific length of time where after a certain point of time, does it become a problem, like after 2 or 3 years or 2 years?
For what, sir?
Because in some courses, it might have some courses we have zero enrollment for more than a year.
No, sir, let's suppose the like BSc program is running It is possible that in the first year enrollment can be 0, or it can also be possible in second year. It is also can be possible like student enrollment can be 0, but it is not possible for each and every year. Like for first year and second year and third year, the total enrollment is 0. It is not possible, sir.
Okay. Yes.
Yes, sir. In that case, you need to remove the that particular program from the detail of program tab.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Hello, sir.
Yes, please.
Nagaland standalone government polytechnic parent
Okay.
here. Right now, we don't have any students enrolled, nor we didn't start any session. Session may probably start this year, August. So how do we proceed with this?
So when your institution is registered, what's your AISHE code?
AISHE code, let me check. Just a minute, sir.
Pardon, ma'am?
Just a minute, sir.
Okay. So, ma'am, how is it possible in the 22-23 academic year, like no student is enrolled?
The AISHE code is 21034.
21034. Okay. So, ma'am, right now there is no students enrolled.
Yes.
Okay.
Our 1-year course has been approved, so
Okay.
session may probably start this year, but it may be in the month of August.
Okay. Rokona, ma'am, are you there? Rokona, ma'am.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
Ma'am, in that case, you can temporarily deactivate it. Like they don't have
Okay.
any enrollment or no program is running in the academic session 22-23. Okay, ma'am.
Okay, fine.
You can temporarily deactivate it. That is no issue.
Okay, it's the institution is located in a remote area, so probably that's why they're not getting the students enrollment.
Okay.
So we'll do that.
Okay.
Fine.
Okay,
So
thank you, sir.
any question related to the basic information, like from any of the tab? Okay, so let's move to the detail of department. So whatever the data you filled up in the previous survey will reflect here, all the departments. Like many, what we have seen in the previous survey, many institutions entered the name of the program here or name of the subjects here. That was totally incorrect. Here we are asking about the name of the departments, like Department of Computer Science, Department of Studies. Whatever the data department established in your institution, we want that name. In case if there is no department, you can simply lock it. You not need to enter such kind of departments like name, in case of name of subjects you entered or anything. In that case, you can simply lock it. No need to enter anything. If you have the department, you can enter it. Next thing is the detail of program. So whatever the data you filled up in the previous survey, all data will reflect here. But you need to update each and every program in this survey because we have incorporated 4 new fields here. The first one is if this program is being offered with an Indian language as the medium of instruction. If yes is selected, then you need to select the language also from the drop down. In case if that particular program is not being offered in any Indian language, you can simply select it as no. Next thing is that particular program is accredited by NBA, then you need to enter their score also. If the program is not accredited by NBA, here we are asking about the accreditation of program, not for the institution, because NBA provide the accreditation for program and NAC provide the accreditation for the institution. So in case if the particular program is accredited, you can select it as yes. You need to enter their score also. These are the 2 things, and third thing is the approved intake. Last year it was there in the detail of students enrollment. It was there. In last survey, we are asking about the seats year marked. But from this year, as I've told you in the PPT, that we removed it from the students enrollment, we incorporated that in the detail of program. Here we are taking social category wise breakup. The total number of seats for general, for SC, ST and OBC and EWS. These are the supernumeric seats also we are taking. Here we also provide a note for that. You can check these 3 notes. First one is the supernumeric seats, means seats which are over and above the intake approved by the appropriate authority at the government from time to time. Second thing is the approved intake as per the reservation policy by concerned regulatory body. So whatever the reservation policy you are following as per the state government rule or central government rule, you need to enter these total number of seats as per the reservation. Like the reservation policy in some state, like 10% is reserved for the OBC, 5% is for SC and 10% is for ST, like that. You need to calculate it manually, you need to enter in this matrix. Basically, EWS is also part of general. In case if you want to add total number of seats for EWS, you need to also include it in the general. Like I have total general seats of 20 and 5 seats for EWS. In that case, I need to enter 25 in the general, and out of that 5 belongs to EWS. In some states, supernumeric seats means seats for the Kashmiri migrants or single girl child, like that. Here we are asking about. You can also enter it as 0 if there is no supernumeric seats. So because we have incorporated these 4 new fields in the detail of program, we need to update each and every program for this year. So any question related to the detail of program, you can ask.
Sir, can I ask one thing other than the depth?
We are going, sir, module by module.
I'm calling from...
any question from the
Mizoram.
detail of program, you can ask, sir, now, right now.
Okay. I'll ask later, okay?
Okay, so let's move to the students enrollment module. First of all, you need to save it and then lock it.
देखिए हमें यहाँ 1:45 चलेगा, हम 1:45 जाके 1:15 सर के कमरे में.
So our next module is the students enrollment. First of all, just read the basic notes. Number of students enrolled in the academic session 22-23. This is the reference date for the students enrollment. Next thing is the enrollment as per the student's actual social category. Third thing is the total enrollment including NEP enrollment. So first of all, you need to click on the add new entry button. Need to select the name of the program from the drop down. Then you need to select the year as first. Need to enter the data in this matrix, the total enrollment for the first year for BSc post basic. As I've selected in the basic detail tab, I've selected that this institution is exclusively for female. So as you can see here, the male column is disabled only in case of the first year. But if we select the year as 2, it is editable. So we put a validation check here only for the first year. If it is a one gender exclusive institution only for females, then male column will be disabled in students enrollment. Similarly, you need to enter the data in this matrix as per the student's actual category, general, EWS, SC, ST and OBC. धर्मेंद्र जी को बोल देंगे सर, धर्मेंद्र जी को बोल दो सर. So as you can see here, total column is disabled. Whatever the data you entered in the general, EWS, SC, ST and OBC, total will reflect. Similarly, you need to enter the students enrollment for all the programs year wise, and all the rows will reflect in this grid. As you can see here, 3 records are available. There is no option to delete the enrollment for the particular year. You can update it as much as you can anytime. So after entering the students enrollment for all the programs year wise, you need to click on the save button and log that particular module. And from the enrollment summary, you can check the total students enrollment, like total students from general category, from EWS, from SC, ST and OBC. As you can see from the label also, EWS category out of general. In
Hello,
case
sir.
if you are sure about the above enrollment, you can click on this checkbox and click on the submit button. So any question from the students enrollment module you can ask.
Hello, sir. One question.
Yes, sir, please.
Hello, sir. Yeah. How do I identify these EWS students from the general students, sir?
Okay.
I request the participants to introduce yourself first and then go ahead.
Yeah, myself from Southern College, sir. Nagaland.
Okay, go ahead.
Hello,
Sir,
sir.
in case of student enrollment you are asking about, or in case of program?
No, I mean, how do I identify the EWS students from the general students? How
From
do
the
I
general.
identify
If they provided you the
enrollment,
certificate, if they are providing you the certificate for EWS, then you can check and you can identify that this particular students belong to the EWS category.
Thank you, sir.
And if we talk about this metric from here, you can also identify, like let's suppose there are 10 males in general category and 10 females in general category. And out of these 10 males and 10 females, 3 belongs to EWS. Then you need to enter here 3 males and 3 females. The same pattern will follow. So whatever the data you need to enter in the EWS, you need to include it in first in general, then you need to enter it in the EWS column. So from the enrollment summary, you can check and your data, your overall enrollment, the students that belongs to general, EWS, SC, SC and OBC, and total.
Hello, sir.
Yes, sir, please.
Hello. Hello, sir.
Yes, sir, please ask.
Hello, sir.
Yes, sir.
Regarding enrollment, student enrollment, yeah.
Okay.
Is it only will give the number of the first year or including
First year,
the
second year,
also?
third year, and fourth year. If the duration of program is of 4 years, then you need to enter the year-wise enrollment. Okay, sir. Here we are asking about year-wise enrollment. The first year, second year, third year, and fourth year. In case if the duration of the program is of 4 years. Okay. Am I audible, sir?
Not clear, sir. You repeat again.
Okay.
You repeat
Here you
again,
need to
sir.
enter the year-wise students enrollment for each and every program. In case if the duration of the program is of 4 years, you need to enter the students enrollment for all 4 years. First of all, you need to select it from the drop down the year as 1, then you need to select the year as 2nd, then 3rd and 4th. Okay.
Okay. Thank you. I got it.
Okay, sir.
Thank you.
Okay, sir. So our next module is the foreign students enrollment.
Hello, sir.
In case if there any, yes, sir, please.
This is Alwin from Nagaland. Okay. I'm having some issues regarding this student enrollment. In your screen,
sir.
I can see these two levels, which is student enrollment and enrollment summary, right? There are two levels.
Right, sir.
Okay, but in my institution ID, I have this regular mode, distance mode, and enrollment summary.
Yes, sir.
So I want to get rid of this distance mode. How do I go about it?
No, if any you are offering any program through distance mode, sir,
No, sir.
then no issue, sir. You not need to enter anything. You just need to click on the lock button.
Yeah. So when I leave the field blank and click on the log button, an error comes out saying, "Please save your enrollment."
Okay. So have you saved your data in the regular mode?
Yes. The regular mode data has been saved, and just the
And lock
distance mode
also.
is pending.
And lock
yeah.
also.
Yeah, locked. The regular mode is also locked. The page is
Okay.
locked.
Still it is
But I'm
showing
not.
error.
But I'm not able to lock the distance mode page.
Okay.
Just the distance mode.
Just a minute, sir.
Okay, sir.
इस तरह का हो रहा है ना, आप लोग इनको लाइटली कर दे रहे हैं जो कॉन्ट्रैक्ट वाले लोग। वो मुझे बताया भी नहीं, उन्होंने कह रहे हैं कि आप गुस्से में थे, मैंने नहीं बताया।
So, yes, sir.
इस तरह का टूर भी जाएगा, लेकिन उसके लिए
Yes, sir.
क्या बता रहा हूँ मैं, तो अभी एक चीज देखिए।
Sir, please tell your query one more time.
Okay, so under the student enrollment,
Yes, sir.
in my institution ID, I have 3 levels. Okay.
Okay,
Which is,
okay. Yeah, sir. Yeah. Actually, sir, in case of university,
Okay.
there are 5 modes. In case of
Okay.
college, there is only a single mode, that is regular mode. But in case of standalone, there are 2 modes, that is regular and distance. In case if no program is offering through distance mode, you can simply lock it. You are saying that it is not, you are not able to lock it.
Yes, I'm not able to lock it.
In that case, sir, you can take the screenshot and forward it to your state nodal officer, that is Rukono ma'am, and
Okay.
then she will forward it to me. I'll check and revert you.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Thank you.
I want to tell you that like students enrollment detail of program, everything is same except number of modes. In case of universities, like there are 5 modes. First one is the regular, second one is the distance, third one is the regional center, fourth is the private, and fifth one is the online. Like this, the same pattern will follow as in regular mode. The same pattern will follow in the distance, private, regional, in everything. And same for the student enrollment also, same pattern will follow. All these fields will remain same. Mode will be different. So next thing is the foreign students enrollment. In case if any foreign student is enrolled in your institution, you can select it as yes. You need to enter the total approved intake. Then you need to click on the add new foreign student. You need to select the country, then discipline, then method of admission, then total number of students enrolled total, out of total, how many of them are girls, and number of students staying in the institution hostel. So same pattern will follow. In case if there is any no students enrolled, you can select it as no. You need to click on the save button and lock it. So next thing is the examination result. So this is the cutoff date. Result of the academic session 21-22. First of all, you need to click on the add new entry button. Then you need to select the name of the program from the discipline drop down. Here we are asking about the data in the three metrics. The first one is the total number of students appear in the final year, the total number of students passed awarded degree, and the third matrix is the total number of students passed with the 60% or above. As I've told you, students enrollment in a particular year can be zero, but result can't be zero. So for each and every program, you need to enter the examination result. And you need to click on the save button and lock it. Next thing is the placement details. The total number of placed students in academic session 22-23. Next thing is whether they have placed, whether the institution has a placement cell, they can select it as yes. You need to enter the total number of student placed male, total number of student placed female, number of students selected for the higher studies male, and total number of students selected for the higher studies female. The total will reflect here. As you can see, this field is disabled. So any question related to the examination result?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, please.
This is Dr. Ramesh Kumar from Mizoram.
Yes, sir.
Sir, few courses might be started that is newly, and no one student passed from those courses. So in that case, result
Okay. Sir, when your new courses started, in which year? From 2021 or 21-22?
Some of dual degree courses started, that is 2022-23.
Sir, please speak a bit loud. Your voice is not clear, sir.
Some of courses started in 22-23.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. In that case, it is not applicable. Result is not applicable in that case, sir. No issue, sir. If your program is running since last 4 or 5 years, in that case only, the examination result is mandatory. Okay, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Next thing is the staff information, teaching staff information. First of all, you need to read the basic notes. Number of teaching staff as on date 31 of December 2022. Also include temporary contractual visiting teacher. Next thing is the sanction post doesn't mean the one sanctioned by the government authority. It can be any regulatory authority. From this year, we have eliminated 4 job status from the drop down. That is the death, left, transfer and retired.
ये लोग बैठे नहीं बैठे वो आप लोग don't try to defend all these people.
If you want to add any new teaching staff, you need to click on this button. Need to select their country, their department, their name, their mobile number. All these details you need to enter here. After entering all the fields, you need to click on the add button. The record will reflect here. So after entering the details, you need to click on the save button and lock that particular module.
मैं इसके लिए नहीं सोचूंगा कि अभी जैसे आपका एक्सप्लेनेशन दे रहा था शिवम यहाँ बैठा है वो बैठा है कोई वहां से बोलेगा अरे सर के पास जाने से आधा दिन लग गया ये सब कुछ नहीं होना चाहिए मैं जब जिस मर्जी शिवम तो खुद ही आ गया मुझे पता भी नहीं था वो तो लिंक ठीक करने के लिए आया.
So next step is the designation by sanction strength. Here we are asking about the total sanction post. As per the UGC guidelines, we are asking about the sanction post against 3 designations. That is, first one is the assistant professor, second thing is the associate professor, and for professor and equivalent. So if you don't have the bifurcation for the sanction post designation wise, in that case, you can select the radio button as no. In that case, the total row will be editable and you can enter it directly here, like total number of sanction posts. You not need to provide the bifurcation designation wise. In case of self-financing institution, you can say the total number of required staff. That's why we also provided a label here, sanction post by government, council, concerned regulatory body of the institution. So after entering the details, you need to click on the save and lock that particular module. So second thing is the non-teaching staff. Whatever the data you filled up in the previous survey will reflect here. If you want to update any record, you need to click on the edit icon. You need to update the data in this matrix. After updating the details, you need to click on the save button and lock that particular module. The cutoff date will remain same for teaching and non-teaching staff. The total teaching and non-teaching staff available as on date 31st of December 2022. Next module is the financial information. So as our DD sir told, many institutions enter the income and expenditure part incorrectly. So you need to fill up here. Total grant received from the UGC, Distance Education Council, other central government departments. You need to enter here. Any grant received from the state government, from university, local bodies, you need to enter here. Any other fees, any other interest, you need to fill up here.
It is not for you. It is for why are you bringing yourself?
If any other income source is there, then you need to enter here in the other income part and in other sources. Next thing is the expenditure part. The total expense of the institution for salary, allowance and retirement benefits, for building and construction, for library and laboratory, for research activities, for scholarship, or if there is any other expenses there, except from serial number 1 to 6, you can enter in the 7th row. That is the other expense. After this, you need to click on the lock button. So next thing is the infrastructure part.
Sir, may I interrupt you, please?
Yeah, sir, sure.
I joined from Government Cycle College, Mizoram.
Okay.
Regarding the staff details.
Okay.
You did. I'm waiting for your opening of the question. I have one query about the job status.
Okay, sir.
Regarding the staff details.
Okay.
When some of our colleagues already left the college, They
Okay.
transferred to another college, but there is no space.
You will not need to maintain that record. So you not need to maintain that record. The teaching staff who are transferred or retired or death or
Yeah.
promoted. Okay, sir.
Oh, I cannot. I can.
You just need to delete that particular record.
Delete.
Yeah, sir.
Though they are already entered in the previous data,
Yes,
I
sir.
can delete it.
Yes, as on date, the whatever the data is available, whoever the teaching staff is available as on date, you need to enter that information only.
Mm.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Shivam ji,
Yes, sir.
in this regard, is it, change of status will do, isn't it? Because like someone is died, so that option is there. To
No,
change
sir.
the
No,
status.
sir. We have eliminated that from the drop down, sir. In that case,
Or
the
remove
institution just need to delete that particular record.
Okay.
Yes, sir. So our next module is the infrastructure part. What?
Sir, one more thing. Suppose some of the staff gone on Lian. They have joined some other institution. So
Okay.
they are on Lian. So in that case, is there option to so that?
Sir, in that case, that particular staff is currently like offering lectures in another institution, right, sir?
Yes, sir. But they have not
Okay.
left. That is.
But not left.
Not resigned here.
Not resigned. Okay.
Means joined some other institution. So they go
Okay.
on Lian. That is for 3 years. Sometimes they go. And
Other
during
institution
the
is
time-
keeping their detail. Sir, while entering the teaching staff information, so other institution, the other institution in which that particular teaching staff joined, they are showing their details or not?
Might be they are showing, I don't know, but might be they are
Okay.
showing because
Might.
they are a regular, they have joined as a regular faculty.
Okay.
That yes, that I think Jamal sir may say about this that is.
I think Shivam ji, definitely the other institution will reflect.
Okay.
Whenever they join.
Exactly, sir.
So I think some status change may be required because there is possibility of returning also.
Okay, possibility of returning. Okay, sir.
I think that option will be there for such cases.
So what option is required, sir, in that case?
No, status change maybe only and something like that.
Only an. Okay. Okay, sir. We'll add it.
Okay, thank you.
No issue, sir. Okay. So our next module is the infrastructure part. What we have seen in the previous survey, many like engineering colleges, they have entered the total number of computer centers or computer labs as 0. So how is it possible? And like it is also like many medical colleges have entered their they don't have any laboratory or library. That means they have not checked their infrastructure part before submission of DCF. So you just need to go through your infrastructure details also. Whatever the infrastructure available as on date in your institution, you need to enter here. You just need to cross check one more time. After this, you need to click on the save button and log that particular module. Our next module is the scholarship and loan accreditation. In case if the institution is maintaining the scholarship data, you can select it as yes. And you also need to select the name of the scholarship scheme from the drop down. As I've told you in the PPT, we are also taking the data of scholarship in the previous survey, but from this year, we are taking the scholarship data as scholarships. So first you need to select the name of the scholarship scheme. Whatever the values you have selected in the basic detail tab in the scholarship drop down, the same will reflect here. So first you need to select the first one scholarship name. You need to enter the data in this matrix. The total number of students availing the scholarship which belongs to general category, EWS, SC, ST and OBC. You need to enter here. Total column is disabled. Whatever the data you filled up in the general, EWS, SC, ST and OBC, Total will calculate. Similarly, you need to select the second one also. You need to enter their details also in this matrix. You need to click on the save button. Same pattern will follow. After this, you need to click on the lock. As you can see in the pop-up, the total students should not be greater than the total students enrollment. So let's update it.
Hello, sir. Can you hear? Hello. Sir, can you hear?
Yeah, you are audible.
Sir, I am Dr. Tyagarajan, Sir, Controller of Examination at St. Joseph University, Nagaland. I have a small query, sir, related to the minority. Here, most of the students, they belongs to that Christians, nearly 97% of students.
That's true.
That's why we are normally mentioning that minority, more number of minorities. Is it okay?
Yeah, that's fine. I think in Mizoram also we have been doing the same.
Okay. Then it's okay, sir. No.
Minority, but in the state they are majority, but as a whole, they are religious minority.
Okay, sir.
So need to be counted. Yeah.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Sir, is my screen visible to you?
Yes.
Okay. So let's move to the next step, that is the education loan. Same pattern will follow here. If the institution maintaining the data of the education loans, you need to enter here the students which belong from the general category, EWS, SC, ST and OBC. Total will reflect automatically. Whatever the data you filled up from general to OBC, that will reflect here. Next step is the accreditation. As you can see, this page is locked. First of all, we just need to unlock it. We need to go to the lock unlock status tab. Then need to click on this. Let's unlock. If the institution is accredited, you can select the radio button as yes. Need to select the accreditation body, whether it is NAC or ICAR. Need to enter their name. In case if the score is provided, you can select it as yes. What are their maximum scores? What are the score obtained? Their cycle of accreditation, the status of the accreditation, date of accreditation validity, and their grade. Last module is the NEP part. In the previous survey, it was there in the university web DCF, but from this year we have incorporated NEP in the colleges also. Here we are asking some basic questions, not very in-depth. So whether your institution has adopted National Higher Education Qualification Framework, you can select it as yes. If your institution has adopted the National Curriculum and Credit Framework for UG programs, you can select it as yes. If the UG program is started, has been introducing in your institution, you can select it as yes. In that case, if yes is selected, you need to enter the cumulative data for UG program. Here we are not asking about the program wise or year wise. Here we are only asking about cumulative data, total number of male, female and transgender. The next thing is the research and development cell. So whether a research and development cell or any other formal office by other name which are facilitating R&D activities has been established, then you can select it as yes. And if yes is selected, then you need to enter the total number of active MOUs for research collaboration, number of government sponsored research projects, number of industry sponsored research projects, number of patents, research publication and number of startups. Otherwise, you can simply select it as no. If in case if NEP is not implemented in your institution from survey year 22-23. Next thing is the IDP. So whether the institution has adopted the published development plan, institution development plan IDP on its website, you can select it as yes. Next thing is industry institution linkage. In case whether any MOU has been signed by the institution for industry linkage, you can select it as yes. And if yes is selected, the total number of MOUs signed with that particular industry, their broad areas under which the MOUs with the industries are considered, the total number of professor of practice appointed, you need to enter here. Similarly, for the institution have entrepreneurship and innovation cell, then you can select it as yes. If the SWAYAM regulation have been adopted by your institution, you can select it as yes. And in that case, you need to enter the total number of students which are enrolled in the SWAYAM program, the total number of male and female and transgender. Here also we are taking the cumulative data. Here we are not asking about the like level wise or program wise or year wise. We are taking only cumulative data, the total number of male, female and transgender. In case if there is no students enrolled in the SWAYAM program, you can directly select from the radio button as no and click on the save button and log the particular module. Our next step is the ABC. In case if your institution has registered on the ABC portal, you can select it as yes. And if in case if yes is selected, you need to enter the total students enrollment level wise for UG, PG, PhD and diploma separately. The total number of males, females and transgender. You can select more than one level. Here, you need to click on this plus icon, add icon, that is add icon. And from here, you need to select from the drop down the level of that particular program. In case if the institution is not registered on the ABC, then you can simply select it as no and click on the save button and log that particular module. Next thing is the multiple entry and exit in the academic programs. So if your institution is offering multiple entry and exit in the academic program, you can select it as yes. And if yes is selected, you need to enter the level wise enrollment also. Next thing is the internship or apprenticeship. So does your institution have internship cell? If yes is selected, then you need to enter the level, their duration of internship. In case it is lesser than 1 year, you can select it as a year as 0 and you can select the total number of months here from the drop down. After this, the total number of students undertaking the internship, the total number of male, females and transgender, and the number of students placed after internship, male, female and transgender. You need to enter here. Next thing is does your institution have an apprenticeship cell? The total number of students placed, duration of apprenticeship like year, months, total number of male, female, transgender, level wise. Next thing is the academic and research. So in case if your institution has collaboration with the foreign HES, you can select it as yes. Then you need to select for what purpose, academic or research. The total number of active MOUs with the Indian and foreign HES for collaboration. After this, you need to select the name of the country, the name of the foreign institution, their area of collaboration, their course level, number of Indian students enrolled, number of international students enrolled. So whatever the data you filled up in these 3 columns, male, female and transgender, the total will reflect here. If your institution has not collaborated with any foreign HES, you can select it as no. Next thing is the ranking excellence. If the your institution has participated in the NIRF, then you can select it as yes. And you need to select the NIRF category also from here, like either 1 to 100 or 100, 101 to 150 or 151 to 200 or only participated. You can select it from the drop down. In case if your institution has not participated in NIRF, then you can select it as no. If your institution participated in any other national ranking, except NIRF, you can select it as yes. In that case, you need to enter the name of the particular institution name, their rank, in case your institution participated in any other international ranking, then you need to select it as yes. And you also need to enter the institution ranking institution name and their rank. Next step is for the course and programs. So does your institution have curriculum and credit framework? You can select it as yes. And similarly, if the institution implemented the elective course system, you can select it as yes or no. Here we are asking. If your institution collaborated with the other institution for dual degree or joint programs, then you can select it as yes. Similarly, for the cross-disciplinary department also. But in case of the multidisciplinary degree programs, if yes is selected, then you need to enter the total enrollment level wise, like total number of male, female, and transgender. Same for the dual degree also. If your institution has collaborated with any other institution for the dual programs, then you need to enter the total enrollment level wise. Like for UG, PG, PhD, total number of male, female, and transgender. Same pattern will follow for the joint programs and Indian knowledge system also. If yes is selected, you need to enter the level wise enrollment, like total number of male, female, and transgender. Similarly for IKS also. And the last one is the accreditation. So first thing, the first question is the whether your institution, whatever the data you filled up in the scholarship loan accreditation module, same will reflect here. Like I have selected, yes, my institution is accredited by NAC, and I also provided the score, it has 3. And the third point is the whether institution course have been accredited by NBA. So as you have seen, I have selected my both of the programs are accredited by NBA or also provided their score also. So that's why these two records are reflecting here. This is on view only mode. So whatever the data you filled up in the detail of program, if you selected as yes, like your program is accredited by NBA, you also provided the score also. The same record will reflect in this grid. So this was our NEP module. So any question related to the basic information to NEP module, you can ask any question from any of the module.
Hello, sir.
Yes, sir, please.
One question. As an affiliated college, this ABC.
Yes, sir.
This regarding the ABC, it is done by the university. So how can we know the total number of students registered under the ABC?
But the university knows, na, sir.
Right. So we have to ask the university now regarding
Yes,
our institution.
exactly.
Right.
Any question related to any of the module? Any question from the basic department and program, students enrollment, foreign students enrollment, you can ask. Okay, let's log in with the university DCF. So as I've told you, in the University Web DCF, there are 5 modes that are regular, distance, private, online, and off-campus centers. From this year, we are asking about the off-campus centers data also, because what we have seen, many off-campus centers are not registered with the AISHE. Many universities off-campus centers are there which are not registered in AISHE. That's why we are asking about their off-campus center data also. Some off-campus centers may be registered in AISHE, but still some are there which are not registered. So either the off-campus centers which are already registered in AISHE, they also can fill up their data. University can also fill up their data. We are providing you two options. Only in case of university, either university can fill up or college can fill up. That can only decided by the university who will fill up their data. So details will remain same across all these 5 modes. All the fields remain same except the mode. Same for the students enrollment also. Same pattern will follow. Regional center distance mode, that is only for the open universities, like for the Delhi University, or like we can say for Indira Gandhi National Open University. For this mode is applicable only for the open universities, for distance and regional centers. Except these two modules, everything will remain same across all 3 web DCF for university, college and standalones. Everything will remain same. So any doubt, any question related to any of the modules from university or college or standalone, you can ask.
So just a gentle reminder about the remuneration aspect as well.
Okay, sir. Okay, so let's move to the remuneration part. So this is the remuneration module. To know the eligibility for the remuneration, we need to click on this icon. Click here. This document will open. As you can see here, is my screen visible to all of you? Okay. So as you can see here, for the first time participating institution in the survey, a token amount of honorarium may be given to as per the following norms. For university, it is 10,000. For colleges, for 5,000. Standalone, 2,000. For the first time participating institution in the survey, and also registered in the survey in the same year. Only for the new institution which are participating first time, we are providing them a token amount of 5,000 and 2,000 for college and standalones. We are also trying to provide the token amount for each and every institution from 23-24, but for the previous 2 years we are only providing for the new institution.
Okay, sir.
But we are trying our best to provide a token amount for each and every institution from the next survey. And in case of university, like which are large universities who have affiliated colleges more than 50, we are providing a token amount of 10,000. Like for universities having the colleges in the range between 200 to 499, we are providing them a token amount of 15,000 and 20,000, so on. So these are the guidelines for the remuneration for 2021 and 21-22.
Okay, sir. I understood that there is no remuneration.
Okay, sir. So any question related to any of the modules you can ask from university, college or standalone. Okay, in case if all the doubts are clear. So
Shivamji.
Okay. Yes, sir.
Some issues because they need AISHE code for scholarship portal also.
Okay. They are pending at our level.
Some are complaining like they have a code, but
Okay.
in scholarship portal it is
Not reflecting their code in the scholarship portal, right?
not reflecting there.
Okay, sir.
What might be the problem?
Sir, we also don't know, but you can provide a particular AISHE code. We'll try to check it.
Okay.
And inform you.
I'll send you.
Yes, sir. So I think, sir, all the doubts have cleared.
Sir, this is Dr. Ramesh.
Yes, sir. Please.
Sir, might be some clarification may be needed while filling the data. So can you please give one contact person details so that we may contact and clear those doubts during.
You can contact, sir, to your state nodal officer. They are very helpful, sir. They are very cooperative. Jamal Hussain, sir, and Rukono ma'am.
Yes, sir. That is the.
They both are cooperative.
Yes, sir. Very
yes, sir.
cooperative. Okay, thank you.
And actually, for all participants, we are trying to have a physical meeting. We'll communicate with the ministry, if possible, by the end of February, before the last date comes.
Okay, sir.
So over to Rokono ma'am for. We can make any comment as well.
Yeah. Yes, sir. You have mentioned about the remuneration. Now, in our state, so many colleges have inquired about that, but you have just pointed out that it will start only from 21 and 22 survey, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so yeah, we're glad about that. And institutions, they have so many queries, but many have not raised their queries today. So if anyone wants to ask anything more, this is the right time to ask.
Ma'am, anytime. Colleges. Okay. Ma'am, like between 5 to between 12 to 5, they can ask.
Okay.
Or you can also share to me.
Okay, fine. Yes. Okay, we'll do that.
Yes, ma'am.
Professor Jamal.
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
We will come to the conclusion then, or?
Yeah, I think there is no more query, so we can.
Yes. All right. So if there's no more query, then let me just take this opportunity to thank the ministry. We would like to thank our Deputy Director General, Dr. Rajesh, for the introduction. And we are so grateful to our resource person, Shivan Pandey. Thank you so much for the detailed training which you have given to us now. We are so grateful to you. And we are so thankful to our host, Mizoram, particularly to our SNO, Professor Jamel. Thank you for hosting this program today. And thank you for including Nagaland also. In fact, we have been proud today. So, thank you so much. And we are so grateful to all the participants also. And thank you for joining us. And if you have any more queries, you can write to us and we will inform the ministry accordingly.
Definitely, ma'am. Anytime you can ask.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, all of you.
Thank you so much.